"How are you feeling, sir?" she asked, speaking directly to Hunter. "I'm fine," he told her. He looked a bit annoyed at all of the fuss that was being made over him. "You're not fine, Hunter," Kaori said, his throat tight. He glanced up to meet Hannah's gaze. "Is he?" Her mouth pinched into a frown briefly before smoothing into her customarily calm and professional expression. "No," she said. The fact that she wasn't attempting to sugarcoat the facts made Kaori feel paradoxically calmer, no matter the horror of her answer. "His rest this past night has helped to regain some of his strength, but his body is still weakening." Kaori's heartbeat seemed to echo in his ears from a great distance as he heard the words. Beside him, Hunter's expression didn't change. "And the poison?" Kaori asked, his voice tight. "I've done what I can to flush it out of his system, High Lord, but the damage it caused has already been done." There was silence for several minutes as Hunter processed that. "Who poisoned me?" he asked at last. It seemed wrong somehow that his voice should sound so calm. Kaori shook his head, fighting down a surge of frustration. "We don't know. Haku has been questioning the palace's visitors throughout the night, but so far he hasn't come up with anything conclusive. It could have been any of them, or none of them. We don't even know how the poison was given to you yet." Hunter considered that. "It's likely that I was targeted specifically." Hearing him discuss his own attempted murder with such detachment made the skin along the back of Kaori's neck prickle. "Yes," Kaori said hoarsely. "Although perhaps there's something more you can tell us that would help. Do you remember anything about what happened?" Hunter closed his eyes at the question, as if he were reconstructing the previous day's events in his mind. "I felt perfectly normal throughout most of the day. It wasn't until we went outside in the early afternoon that I began to feel lightheaded. The press of the crowd around the practice field made me feel a bit nauseous, although I didn't think anything of it. I assumed I had merely caught a passing illness, one that would run its course in due time." "You went in to join the competition," Kaori reminded him. "Yes. Again, I felt a bit ill, but assumed it was nothing serious. It was during the sparring match that the dizziness hit, much stronger than before. I think maybe the physical exertion was what provoked it." "It's possible," Hannah told him. "The poison could have been just recently administered and lying dormant, with only traces of it affecting you at first. Once you began the match, your increased respiration and heart rate would have sped its propagation through your system considerably." Hunter nodded, his expression thoughtful. "It seems someone is very much against the idea of our wedding." Kaori felt a flash of rage, of hatred, so strong it took his breath away. He knew that if he ever did find out who had made this attack against Hunter, well, heaven help that person once Kaori caught up to them. He was startled when Hunter's hand reached out to clasp his trembling fingers. "Kaori," Hunter said, "breathe. I'm all right." "You're not all right," Kaori said, his voice thickening. "Didn't you hear a word Hannah said?" "It doesn't matter. I'm going to be fine." "How do you know that?" "Because I've learned to have faith in you, in us. This isn't going to defeat us, Kaori." Kaori stared at him, his vision shimmering with unshed tears. Gods above, he loved this man.